to the Hacker News. I'm DC, and today we have the following topics to cover. 800 million emails have been leaked online. Notepad++ has a new release, and the future of Facebook and new privacy features updated. Recently, a large number of 800 million email account and passwords have been leaked on the internet. According to Wired, this virtual tragedy was discovered by a virtual security expert, Troy Hunt. According to him, there are 12,000 files in total and 87 gigabytes have been published on the hacker's website. The gigantic system failure revealed a total of 722,904,997 unique emails and over 21 million different and unique passwords. Of all security breaches in the history of email leakage, this is the largest. In fact, the published data is smaller than the actual numbers because the researchers said that the duplicates and useless information was removed. In total, over 2.7 billion emails were leaked. The security expert has developed a website where you can find out if this leak has affected your email. With this page, you can find out even if the email has already been affected in the previous leak. I'll put a link to this website in the video's description. The list of email leaks will be used for the famous data entry credentials. Hunt takes the issue seriously because the data did not appear in Deep Web, but rather in Mega, one of the most popular cloud sites at the moment. Most disturbing thing is that the data was not for sale, but rather wanted anyone who wanted to access it. Any malicious person could have this information, which would be a risk for millions of users. Make sure your email details are secure and change your password if possible. 3 years ago, DigiCert donated a 3 years code signing certificate to the Notepad++ project, and unfortunately every good thing must come to an end. The certificate expired earlier this year, and obtaining a new certificate to replace the previous one had the developers stumbling across a few issues, as Notepad++ does not exist as a company or organization. And as a result, the developers of Notepad++ have decided to go without it. It doesn't mean there's no more security in Notepad++, but it will be less flexible for sure. For example, SHA-256 hash of installer and other packages will be provided for every release as usual. Notepad++ will check the SHA-256 of all the components like sci-lexa.dll, gup.exe, and npp pluginlist.dll used by the program. Markdown is supposed to work in version 7.6.3, but the needed file isn't deployed correctly by the installer. The bug has apparently been fixed in this version. Mark Zuckerberg is trying hard to reinvent Facebook as something that's not an instant target for regulators, privacy advocates, hackers, and the rest of the world. In a new blog, he defines ideas and initiatives to finally solve the problems. It's not likely to be an easy task though, and Facebook has the enviable reputation of being the primary target for everything that is wrong with social media. Adding to this is the strange situation whereby Facebook is supposed to be able to predict and prevent every new online horror story before it happens. Zuckerberg makes quite a few good points in the blog post, the essence of which is creating private spaces for communications using end-to-end encryption and other technologies. For example, a clear distinction between public and private spaces online, better security for Messenger and WhatsApp, which Zuckerberg sees as the likely future of internal communications on the various Facebook platforms, trying to deal with what Zuckerberg calls unlawful demands for information by governments and regulators, and a proper focus on things like terrorism, extortion, child exploitation, and the rest of the hideous lexicon of online miseries. For a long time now, Facebook and Zuckerberg have been expected to act as enforcers on what is arguably the biggest, broadest based online shooting gallery in the world. The major problem is that many of the advocates don't seem to understand the practical issues involved in managing all these problems. The expectations of social media sites and their ability to protect people have always been way ahead of their capabilities. Does anyone really think that Facebook has instant access to very latest scams, etc., and can instantly shut them down before they start? Maybe with the help of AI this is possible. Unfortunately, the damage is only actionable after it's visible though. Zuckerberg's plan for end-to-end encryption to have SSL encryption jam-packed into the site and claims that this will make it virtually unbreakable, which I'm sure we all know is not true. Society is based on communication, and if communication is corrupted, the society itself is directly affected. I don't like the future prospects for Facebook, and I really hope that other social media platforms tackle these issues before they too get caught out.
Thanks for watching the Hacker News. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment down the bottom there, or smash a subscribe. Catch you on the next one.